ladies and gentlemen, and beer lovers alike. Welcome to Ruku's channel. Ruku is a name deprived from Japan. Anyway, enough of that. We don't need any orientation or whatever you want to call it. We're here purely to talk about beer, and today we've got a good one for you. This is Sagres, comes all the way from Portugal. I do believe it is 5%. Bear with me. Yep, it's 5%. Just about read it on the neck of the bottle there. Somewhere along amongst that small writing. How anyone's supposed to read that, I don't know. But there we go, Sagres. I do believe it's won some medals, isn't it, actually? The World Monday selection. It's won. I can't read the date because it's too small. And it's won 2 others. Again, I can't read them because it's too small. But basically, they're the 3 medals there that it's won. For its basically taste, no doubt, and you know all the rest of it, whatever they monitor. Again, I must apologise for the autofocus if it goes blurry. It's not me, it's the camera. It likes to do this because it's a state-of-the-art camera. Anyway, there we go. So there's a cap for any cap enthusiasts. Sagres, nice sort of silvery. I don't know if that's technically silver, I don't know, but yeah, it's like a silvery cap with Sagres written on it and represents a little shield thing on the bottle. So there we go, that's your beer, that's what you're looking at. Again, like a nice sort of, I don't know, it's your darker almost, your darker beer. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say dark, it's not a porter because, you know, it's not like Guinness, it's not stout. Again, you're looking in the left area where it's sort of that dark golden colour almost. Let's have a look. So the head looks quite thin. Lacing wise, I have no idea. Virtually hardly any lacing, so there's no lacing there really. As you can see, there's no. I mean, alright, you get a few dribs and drabs, spot marks, you know, but. To be fair, I don't think you can call that lacing, so there's no real lacing. The bubbles are there. Shifting away. I'll get in the light a bit for you guys. Just see them there, maybe. Again, it's quite a dark day here in England. So there we go, there's some bubbles there in it. Small bubbles, and they're quite consistent, and they're flowing pretty well. I'm going to have a little sniff. Again, there's a hint of fruit. Almost like a bland smell as well. Do you know what I mean? I can't describe it. It's a sort of fruit, but then it wears right off. It's like, not a strong smell. It's like, you know, freshly cut grass, for example, gets right up your nose and it smells great and you can smell it all day long. This is a kind of smell that would kind of wear off within about 30 seconds. So you can smell freshly cut grass for about 30 seconds and it wears off. Although, please bear in mind, I'm not actually saying that you're smelling freshly cut grass here because you're not. That's just an example. Very basic smell. You know, you tip it up and around, you get a little bit more lacing now, it's settled. So it's not too bad, I guess. And then we're going to try and taste. The head is very nice. Very, very nice. It's a thin Pardon me, I'll try again. It's a thin head that lasts quite long. You drink through it, there's some little popping bubble action, if you want to call it that. It's quite nice. You don't really get much of the fruity taste though, if I'm being quite honest. It's definitely, without a doubt, well balanced. There's nothing sharp, there's no niggly bits, there's no... Do you know what I mean? With some of these beers out there, they're either too sweet, some of them are quite sharp, others are bitter. None of that. this generally you do not get none of that with this. I mean, it's very well balanced. Again, I'm tasting like a bready malt taste. Yeah, very much a bready malt taste. It's a very gentle beer. It's not heavy, it's not light, it just flows in your mouth, comes in, it swashes around. The lacing in your mouth is pleasant. It doesn't last long. The flavour in your mouth is what you smell. You smell this fruity taste, but it's bland. The taste is very similar. You get a rush and then it wears off. I don't mind it, it's very gentle. The carbonation's very gentle, there's not a lot of bubbles flowing, and it flows all in one. I'm going to have another go at this. It's got a bit of a dry, or maybe doughy bitterness, if you know what I mean. I'd probably say more dry than doughy. But again, coming back to this sort of malt taste, breaded malt taste. Again, you kind of get the malt taste, like the bready malt taste, if you like, and it kind of a little bit dry. Not too much, but it's there, and it tends to stay on your tongue a little bit more. But again, very gentle. I'd say it's drinkable. You know, I would recommend it, especially out in hot countries, such as in America, Africa, and Spain, and all the rest of them. Excuse me. It's a sign of a good beer if it can make you burp. So yeah, Sagres, drinkable, from Portugal. I don't know what more I can say really. It's won 3 medals. Not a bad beer, it's quite decent. I think a lot of people could get on with this, although I do know that some people may find this somewhat heavy. I personally don't think it's a heavy beer, and a lot of you guys that know your beers, such as myself, and that are doing other beer channels out there, there is another beer for those that aren't aware called Super Bock. And I think a bock is a goat or something, I don't know. But anyway, there's another Portuguese beer out there called Super Bock. And Super Bock is a lot nicer than this, I must admit. I'd choose Super Bock any day. And I feel that may be the same for a lot of other beer enthusiasts out there that, like myself, that like trying as many beers as you can. And that have done beer channels as well, especially here on YouTube. Out of the two, yes, I would pick Super Bock for its taste. This feels a lot heavier than Super Bock, I must admit. The body's more heavier. The taste is a bit more complex. But again, not a bad beer. It's drinkable, and I would recommend it. So out of 10, I'd probably give this a 7. 7 out of 10. So that ain't bad for a beer of this sort. You know, you can't really go wrong, to be fair. I don't think a lot of people are going to like it. I don't mean that as in, you're going to hate it. But I think there's a 50-50 market there. Some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it, whereas a lot of beers you can more or less say straight away, I love it or I hate it. This is the kind of beer that you're going to have to probably drink a few to savour the taste and then decide, yeah, I like that or no, I don't. Again, you can buy this directly from us, or you can probably buy it elsewhere. I don't know where exactly, but you can buy it from us for £2 a bottle. And this is a free 30ml bottle. And we do ship to most countries, so by all means you will have to add on the shipping charge as well. So there we go, 7 out of 10 for Sagres, and its 3 medals that it's won. Lived up to the expectation, 7 out of 10. Until next time guys, please subscribe to my channel, and leave us any comments or any beers that you want reviewing, and we'll do our best and we'll try and do them for you. If you'd like your name mentioned as well on our channel, please say your name, and just say my name's John, for example, and what beer you want reviewing, and we'll do our best to give you a shout out and tell you all about the beer. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we hope you enjoy it, and keep drinking beer.